where should we focus our efforts?
After the Amani surrender, we demanded Zul'Aman
with the Amani.
After the Amani surrender, we demanded Zul'Aman relinquish our Lightwood and return to their lands. Even so, Zul'Aman still lingers at the gates of Zul'Aman with his troops. Lady Liadrin and her Blood Knights hold the pass. And Liadrin is trying to remedy the situation with diplomacy. But she reports that aggression may begin anew. She requests your assistance in this precarious matter.
Where would you like to fly?
Aldiel Shala.
Over here, champion. The situation is escalating.
Our ceasefire is strained but holding, for now. I had hoped that Zul'Aman would leave the Lightwood and return swiftly to his lands after our confrontation with him, but dealing with the Amani has never been a simple matter. Diplomacy is the only way to avoid more bloodshed, but Zul'Aman is finished listening to me. Perhaps he will listen to you.
There is no need for further bloodshed. Cease your raids, surrender the Lightwood, and return to your lands.
Our lands? This was all once our lands, and everything on it. I don't
The
speak
Blood Elves live on lands they stole from us. You do not understand. By right, the Lightwood is ours. We need it.
Leave my presence. You will take the Lightwood over my grave, Gorkini. Lightwood weapons are...
Avoid beast! Look out!
Warriors, attack!
Destroy the Amani. Break them. Sow chaos for the glory of Sabaton.
Did you forget I'm the leader of Zul'Aman? Is that why you did not listen to me?
Hold! We are not here to fight!
Then why you be here? Tell me quickly, before I slice your head from your neck, elf.
I find myself relieved to discover Zul'Jan is not the leader of the Amani, but this Zul'Jara might be worse. No matter, we must get on the other side of that gate and assess the Twilight's Blade's threat to Eversong.
Liadrin lowers her voice, speaking only to you.
We have two choices. We can either continue to talk to the Amani or fight our way inside. I would still prefer to negotiate passage with Zul'Jara. But if our diplomacy goes awry, be ready. For now, follow my lead.
Fight well. Allow us passage into Zul'Aman. We cannot sit idle while the Twilights amass close to our border.
Your border? If you want to die in Zul'Aman to the Twilight's Blade, I won't stop you. But your honor stays here.
Knights, stay and guard Eversong. Let us follow them, champion.
Wail in anguish. Let Saratath hear your cries as your city burns.
You would let Gorkini, the invaders, fight in Atalaman.
We needed our warriors to protect the city. Who else gonna help us, John?
I must say I am surprised that Zul'Jara allowed us passage. It has been many years since I or anyone from Eversong has stepped foot on this side of the border. Stay sharp. This is a volatile situation. We may have to do more to engender their trust. But don't turn your back on the Amani. The situation here is far worse than I imagined. The Twilight's Blade and their leader, Mordoon, have completely overrun the city. We will use this opportunity to show the Amani how efficient we are at eliminating forces of the Void. Perhaps that will help convince them to stall hostilities between our people. At least until the current threat has passed.
Remain vigilant.
If you want to survive here in Atalaman, find and beat the city's battle drums. That will rally our remaining soldiers forward to join the fight. It will also bring all the tribes of Oman, Witherbark, Diravantus, and to Shadowkeep to our aid and tell our civilians to retreat to the altar of Malakris if we need to evacuate. Use the drums to spread D-word. Find me at the altar of Malakis when you're done.
Good. When the war drums sound, reinforcements will rally at the center altar show.
I can help you if you allow it, Zul'Aman. Find me once you have finished your mission, champion.
trolls to the slaughter.
An invader! Guards, protect the elders!
Let them through. That invader wears the blood of our enemies.
Zul'Aman has noticed your prowess in battle. Good. Let us continue demonstrating our usefulness. If they push us out of their lands now, we'll have no way to keep an eye on the Twilight's blade until they're flooding through the gates into Eversong.
The other tribe did not heed our drums. Why?
Forget them, sister. We have the Lightwood. We need no other tribe than our Amani.
Many Amani found their way here, but we have more to aid. and even more enemies to kill. The Twilight's Blade's General Mordu has got us by death route. We're not winning, and we are too few. We've got to evacuate before there is no one left, and hope the other tribes meet us at Amanazar. In the meantime, I am glad to use you while we rally the people of Zul'Aman. The civilians' lives are my priority. Go to Swiftclaw Terrace and evacuate people there. Tear through the Twilight's blaze. Find your way to Zul'Aman.
You best be glad you amuse me.
We need to keep the most venerable of our people safe. Our elders. They keep our wisdom and our glorious history. The drums have sounded, but the elders have not come. We cannot lose them. They are our link to our culture, our sages and our best minds. Torandu helped devise the Lightwood weapons, and Doro is our provisioner. We will need both if the battle goes on. Go find Doro in the market and Torundo in the tribute hall. The last one is the old lowest people. Our uncle, Kilduru, he may need special persuasion tools. I will go to Talonstrike Terrace to speak to him. Meet me there after you find the others.
Do anything to my sister.
We can split up to cover more ground. The champion and I will...
No. An elf in Zul'Aman is an elf with a blade in her back. You come with me. John, keep an eye on her friend.
I will watch their every move.
Where would you like to fly?
And I go for your name.
Torundo eyes you suspiciously and moves as if he is hiding something behind him.
And who are you? Is it time to leave, Atalaman?
Go there. Thanks for clearing the way, stranger. I'll help Zul'Aman prepare our ballistas once I see the children here to safety.
outsider.
Elder
What are you
Doru
doing
is
here?
preoccupied with collecting lightwood weapons from an abandoned wagon.
I heard the battle drums, but we can't leave these weapons behind.
You should leave. I hope Zul'Aman brought more lightwood back. I'm tired of working with only leftover scraps.
Please, Uncle. We are under attack. Only take what you need and let's go.
Just a minute now, Shambai. Are you...
Should I invoke the
interested in
keen eyes of
world the
Akilzan
Noah?
or Halatzi to dispel what is hiding it from me? Why not both? Yes, why not both? They are two of our sacred Loa. Halatzi, the Loa of the hunt, and Akilzan, the Loa of victory. Akilzan is keen-eyed. Halatzi hides in the shadows, but he can reveal what is hidden. I speak for, or I spoke for, Akilzan, the Loa of victory. Oh, how I want to hear the Loa again. Now, before this shrine is destroyed by the Twilight's blade. But the Loa are silent now. Maybe they hear us. Maybe they don't. Maybe they are trying to speak, but we can't hear them because of something we have done. If we had a Hashi, maybe. Should I invoke? It is the staff held by Dehashi, someone who unites Day people and wields the power of the Loa. If the Loa ever speak to us again, we will need the staff. We haven't had a true Hashi in a very long time, but an old troll can hope. Should I invoke?
I need my staff. Akilzan will never grant me favor again if I abandon the staff in battle.
Old man, the Loa stopped granting us favor decades ago, and we are better off without them.
Your city is lost. Why resist Zalatat's embrace?
You sure you didn't pack it already?
My staff! You got the eyes of our blessed Akilzan herself.
Oraka.
You
don't
cleared
need
the way,
anyone's help.
but Mordoon continues to keep us scrambling and off balance. We're gonna need as many lightwood weapons as we can get to end this. Do whatever is necessary to get Kinduru to leave. He is our uncle. We can't leave him here.
What do
He
you want?
goes lower. We don't have time to dwell on the spirits of the past.
You dare address Zul'Aman, brother of Zul'Shara and heir to the Amani.
You might be good at killing adventurer, but so are we Amani, and even more better our weapons. I took an army into Eversong to reclaim the Lightwood forests for the Amani. It was against my sister's orders. Yes, but Lightwood gives us an advantage. Take back the weapons being stolen by the Twilight's blade, and I'll show you why it was worth the effort.
Be gone. I'm trying to think.
My blood is boiling. While waiting for Kinduru, the Twilight's blade was destroying what little stores of Lightwood we had left at Ragemore Terrace. But if we act quickly, we can save enough to arm the Lightwood Ballista and take a shot at Mordium. And without the Ballista, we cannot claim victory.
Go. But don't go, I swear, to the ancestors. I will throw you over my shoulder and carry you if you don't leave now.
That's what I used to tell you when you were a child.
Help me put this fire out now! You and you, take what's left of the ballista bolts to the altar. Do you see? The cult burns the lightwood because they fear its power. You dare address Zul'Aman, brother of Zul'Jara, and
These
heir
weapons
to the
are the
Amani.
difference between my people living or dying.
Why
Good.
are you...
Now we have teeth to bite back with. We lost so much of it. We could have blacked out the sky with ballista bolts, but this still may be enough. It will have to be. Zul'Jara doesn't think the lightwood is worth the risks I am taking. We will prove her wrong. I have seen too many warriors discouraged because their weapons don't work against the Twilight's blade. Don't just tell them to retreat. Give them the Lightwood weapons. Nothing stirs Amani blood like an effective axe in their hands. Let them fight their way back to the altar of Malakras.
Y'all wouldn't understand anyway.
Mordaunt may be the leader of the Twilight's blade in Zul'Aman, but that ogre can't be everywhere. The elf found his military commander, a hulking pile of armor and flesh named Benvis Blade Splatter. He is parodying around like he has already won just because Day ceased firing Terrace. Make him pay for his arrogance.
Mind yourself in Zul'Aman.
In our reconnaissance flight around the city, Zul'Jara and I got a look at the Twilight's offensive. They're summoning more Twilight's blade directly into a Talaman. We can counter them by disrupting their dark summoning rituals. That will stop the flow of their cultists into the city and give the Amani time to strategize. Kill the ritualists, and any troll breakers already portaled into the area.
Remain vigilant.
Lightwood or no, our people need rescuing, Jean. Take the elf and look for survivors.
Fine! Take the weapons. Arm any Amani you find.
Amani's favor. Killing my portal mages gets you nothing. We will still trample your pathetic swamp city.
Tarundo, hold here until Zul'Aman fires, then leave with the survivors into confusion.
We will fly on the wings of Akilzon, like in the olden days.
That should slow them down, at least for the moment.
Fight well.
You better be
Next
worth
to
my
fall
time.
will be more doom.
My blood for the Amani.
What
The
do you
troops
want?
we armed have killed a great many Twilight's Blade. Some survived and made their way here. We lost a few, but I think the sacrifice was worth it.
Go back where you came from.
Zul'Aman's ballista is ready, and it had better work after what he has done. We lost the army we needed to defend the city, but we can fend off more doom long enough to let our people escape. Help my brother Mandibalista. Focus on the Shadow Warders and Depiler. Leodrin and I will distract more doom. I will kill him if I can. But even then, we can't stay here. There is too much void energy, and too much destruction. Zul'Aman is truly lost.
You dismiss. With me, Ellie. Let's get in close and distract him.
Get over here, Gawking! I'll load the bullets. You start fire!
Mere mortal-born armaments cannot harm the grand glory of Zalatar. Your weapons are empowered with light.
Warriors! Attack!
foolish, Amani. You have already lost. Your city is in ruins. No one is coming to help you. Not even your gods. Zalatath relishes in your anguish and will exalt us when your empire falls. Don't worry. Your end will come soon.
Running away? Coward! The victory should have been ours.
This was no victory. We bought the civilians' escape with blood.
Hero, we have much to discuss, but we should move to the village.
Zul'Jara sees with rage.
Mordoon is playing with us. He could have stayed and destroyed the city outright. If chaos is the Twilight's Blade's plan, we need to prepare. You and your elf friend amuse me, and you've more than proved yourself in battle. Our people are heading to Amanizar. We hope that the other tribes rally there instead of at Atalaman. Their representatives will give us counsel, and then we will mount an attack onto Twilight's Blade. If you still wish to fight with the Amani, meet me on the northwest side of the village. Zul'Jan will have gone ahead to speak of his deeds. And yours. But do not enter the village without me. Amani kills strangers on sight.
I got my eye on you.
If we help eliminate the Twilight's Blade, the need for Lightwood and the raids into Eversong will end.
You can end a threat inside and outside our gates. If you really want to join our fight, then come with me.
To sell to your kind. If you're done, then leave. You're scaring
We get to ride in the cart.
You smell bad anyway.
We get to ride in the cart.
You smell bad anyway.
Elder Doro keeps careful watch over the refugees near her.
I will bring up the rear to be sure all have evacuated that need to.
Don't care who you are. Go away.
For your own safety, I suggest you keep your blade sheathed and stay close to me in Amani's
Tokabon na Amani Zar, hero. Welcome to Amani Zar. Because you are my guests, my people will not harm you unless I say so. Don't give me a reason. Yeah. We will speak to Torunda, my war advisor. And if the representatives of the tribes are here, we will have a council meeting in Dazari Lodge. Together, we must agree on a way to defeat the Twilight's Blade. Explore the village if you want, but keep your weapons where they can be seen. You are here by my invitation, and my word is law. But I can only run so fast if one of my people thinks you looked at them in the wrong way.
Zul'Jara smiles a tusky grin as if proud of her people's short fuse.
You're dismissed. Come with me. The leaders of the Forest Tribe have gathered to discuss our war plan.
Oraka, Zul'Jara has spoken of ya. Go back where you came from.
Where were all of you when the drums sounded? You let Zul'Aman fall.
The goods I sell are available no matter where you're from.
My goods are too fine for ya anyway.
There are few of us left. We shall go in wait before we act. We will listen to the flame. If the time comes when we need to fight, we will fight.
Good. I wanna be alone.
I will do what I must for the Amani people.
Zul'Aman has fallen.
No thanks to all of you!
We are under attack. The Vile Branch.
No time for bearing our tusks. We need a plan. Toronto?
Not many Amani made it back here.
The Raven Tusk also suffered heavy losses.
I have sent out a call to my people. We will see.
Forgive me, but what about the Loa? Can you not call upon them to aid you?
The Loa. They abandoned us long ago.
We never needed them. We can rely on our own strength.
I ask again for your assistance. We've got to make a stand. Make ready what you can.
There is much you do not know about us and the Loa. The Loa have not spoken to us in many years. Not since I was a young child. And they have showed no sign of wanting to help us now. Number it is up to us alone. We must find a way to rally the other tribes and fight the Twilight's Blade as one. I will speak to the tribal representatives and help the refugees where I can dot the wire our priority. Come, you might learn something about the Amani.
The Amani need no one. No point in talking about Zul'Aman. They abandoned us long ago. Come, let us check on the refugees.
Your forces are needed here, Calamar.
Then stop the vile branch from kidnapping us in the middle of the night.
Toronto, I need your report. When can our soldiers be ready for battle?
No, I don't look good. All that's left be the old, the injured, and the hungry.
Your people's situation is far more desperate than I realized.
The tribes have splintered since Zul'Aman fell. The Twilight Blade picking us apart because we no longer work as one.
The Raven Tusk's best smiths be repairing our weapons, Zul'Jara. If you're not here
We
to offer
Raven
help,
Tusk lost our
then
elders
go
and
away.
our village because of the Twilight's blade, including my father and my grandfather. I lead the Raven Tusk now.
Then we are working as fast as we can. But many of our weapons were broken in the attack.
Keep it up. These weapons are our best chance against the Void. If the Lightwood weapons are not ready, maybe the Shadowpine Shamans can help.
Ah, Zul'Jara. You come seeking the power of my tribe's shamans? There are few of us left. We Shadowpoint wait before we act. We will listen to the flame. If the time comes when we need to fight, we will fight. Find someone else to borrow. You know, none can order the Shadowpine. We wander, obeying only the inner fire in each of us.
Then we'll be left with few warriors, few weapons, and few shamans as well.
It is time for desperate acts. Would you let your people perish because you did not try every option?
Fool elf, I told you the Loa be silent. If you need proof, let the old Loa speaker tell you himself.
You were with me as a child when I last went to Akilzon's temple. Zul'Shara, do you not remember?
Yes, Uncle. But even then, the Loa did not speak to us.
When Zul'Jara was a child and her grandfather, Zul'Jin, was chieftain, Daloa was still at the heart of Amani culture. As they had been since the Amani's beginning, all the Amani chieftain had to present themselves to Dalo. But only some were blessed by all and became Hashi. Not just a chief, not just a speaker for Dalo, but a fearsome warrior and a pillar of the community. This is the journey Zul'Jara must undertake. Loa willing. This is what will save us. And you, will you help her? Yes, you are not Amani, but you are strong. And I sense Akilzon has blessed you with victory many times before. The path of Hashi is long and arduous, full of trials and perils. A Hashura is an acolyte of Hashi. They follow them along the path. They fight for them. And they die for them. Usually there are, too. But seeing as I am an old man, our soldiers are injured, and Zul'Jan would never agree. I guess Liadrin will have to be the second.
Kindoru laughs uncertainly.
A Sindore and a Kaldore bestowed with the honor of being a Hashura. The thought makes me a bit dizzy. But who am I to question Daloa's will? When Zul'Jara was a...
Daloa always heed us in times of crisis. They may listen now to the right voice. Someone on the path of the Hashi.
Hashi, has Uncle lost his sense? It is a tale for children. Maybe if this were the old days generations ago before the elves arrived. But if the last chance we got is to try to speak to the Loa, then I will try.
Go back
Kinduru be my uncle, and I trust him. But this path of Hashi, things are not what they were decades ago.
Go then.